There are many things that are able to be kosher. Before you do any koshering, as far as Hagalah kalim, which is immersion of items into a boiling pot of water, all items that will be koshered must not be used for 24 hours and has to be completely clean. Even the pots that are using have to not be used for 24 hours. It does not have to be a Passover pot. It could be a dairy pot, a meat pot, or chametz pot. However, it cannot be used for 24 hours and has to be completely clean. Remember, safety is first. Make sure there are no little children around and that you have no jewelry and no watches. Even if it's waterproof, take it off. Second, have gloves ready to be able to use for the immersion. Once the pot has reached a boiling point, where it is boiling, you take each piece of silverware, prior to usage, check again that it's clean, there is no dirt or food particles in any of the crevices, and simply you go ahead, the pot is boiling, and you place it in there. You go one by one, and you take it, you check it, and you immerse it in there. And this you continue. As long as the pot is still boiling, as you see here, it's a rolling boil, you can continue doing it. Once it stops to boil, please wait until it boils again to continue doing it. The same thing with a becher. You can take silver bechers. Here's one for an example. Check it, that it's clean. Take it, and you can let it sit right in there. As you can see, the silverware and bechers are in the pot, and it's still at a rolling boil. Now that the silverware and bechers have been in the hot water, we will now go ahead and finish the process of koshering by taking the pot of water over to the sink and putting cold water over it. First turn on the water, because safety is always first. And then we take the pot of water, like this, fill out the water, leaving the vessel still inside the pot. This is good also if you have a cold. It relieves all sinuses. Once the water is out, you will go ahead and let it cool off in cold water. Now we'll discuss how to kosher a pot. Prior to koshering the pot, it has to be 100% clean and not used for 24 hours. Also, as you notice, this pot here has handles, which has screws in it. A piece of advice is to unscrew the handles off, clean it very well so you make sure you get every corner against the walls of the pot, and then put it back in. As you see, we have a pot with a cover on it. The best scenario is to have a big stock pot where you could just immerse the cover and the pot into that pot like we did with the silverware. However, if you don't have a pot, the way to go ahead and kosher it is like this. Take the cover and immerse it into the boiling water and put it around like this, like a wheel, and you go around and around and around, making sure that every piece has been immersed in the water, including the top of the cover. Once you finish this procedure, you take it and you put it in the cold water. Now we will kosher the actual pot. We will go ahead and have a pot on the side, a smaller pot that has boiling water in it already. Take it and immerse it into the boiling bigger pot in order that the water should overflow and hit all the sides of the outside. Be aggressive when you do this to make sure that all sides get touched by the hot water, and a piece of advice, have a towel waiting on the bottom so it'll soak up some of the water. As you see, all the sides was taken care of.